Either these ears are off or my head is off because it feels a lot tighter on this side than on this side. Hey guys, it's me, Ashley, and in today's video I'm going to show you how I contour, highlight, and finish my makeup routine. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I contour my face, then just keep watching. So what we're not going to do is talk about the brand that I use, but I've had this before. They changed their stance on animal testing, so this is like the only contour color that I've been able to find that I absolutely live and breathe for. I just love the way it looks on my face. Sometimes though, depending upon the foundation color, like if it's a little, off, I will use this, which is the fawn color from the Anastasia contour kit. I don't know which one, but this is the fawn, and this one works pretty good on me too sometimes, depending upon the contour color, the foundation color. But then sometimes it does look red on me, and I don't like that. Just like sometimes if I have an off color foundation, this one looks different, and I don't like that. I'm really picky about my contour colors. I just finished filming a review on the charcoal sponge, so if you haven't seen that yet, go ahead and check it out. It will be up here. I'm going to finish setting my face with the Laura Mercier setting powder and just a fluffy Sephora brush, because I don't like putting powder products on top of my cream foundation because I feel like the pigment will stick to one spot and it won't blend the way I like it to. Alright, so now that we're set, I am going to use this Real Techniques brush. It came in this little kit. A lot of brushes that are contour or foundation or whatever, we always use our brushes for different things, but this one is actually one of the face brushes that I use it for what it was intended to be used for. So like I was doing just now, I like to do this to kind of give it that little point, and I will dip it into my color just on one side like so, and then tap off the extra, and then you have your color on one side of the contour brush, and I flip it this way and I find where I'm going to start my contour, which I like to start it right above, like right as at the top of my ear, where my ear meets my head here. You can see that's where my line is, my natural line. So that's where I'm going to put it. And I'm going to drag it down like so, and then blend it up like so. And I don't like for my contour to be like a straight line and that's it. I like it to kind of angle up into my temple area because I feel like that's a natural occurrence. So I don't like, because I feel like that stripe down the side of people's face looks a little off. I mean, if that's what looks good on you, then just do you. But for my own face, I don't like the way it looks. Soften it up a little. Sorry, I'm getting my hair out of the way. And that is how I contour my cheek. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Just get the product on one half of the brush and find that spot, and I very gently begin my line. I never go ham and go flat in with the brush and start, I do not ever do that because you're gonna end up with a mess. If you have a hard time finding your line for whatever reason, and the way I do that, and I just kind of follow it from where my indentation is to my cheek up to the top of my ear. So that is how I find the line. If you bring it down too low, it'll make it look like you have super short, like tiny little jaw and huge cheeks, and that's not what you're trying to accomplish. If you're contouring your face, you're trying to accomplish a more indent here, and if you bring it too low, it's not gonna look natural. It's gonna look a little odd. And then I have to put my mirror down for this part because I need both of my hands. My hair gets in the way. I put the tip of the brush into the products like so, just get a tiny bit, and I bring that into my hairline, like literally into my hairline, not around the outside of it, into the hair. I mean, of course, on the outside as well, but for the most part, it's gonna be into the hair. And then for my forehead, I just dip in like I showed you prior and swirl it from the corner of where my hairline is here, and just swirl it out. Because your shadow, you want it to kind of circle out like a sun ray. The key here when contouring is to use as little product as possible and build it. You do not ever want to go in with a fully loaded brush because you're going to regret it every time. Okay, so to connect my forehead, I squeeze the brush together again to get that point. I'm going to tap just the tip of the point into my product, and in my hairline again, we're going to go straight across and then kind of build it into that outside color. So for my jawline, again, I'm squeezing the brush, and no, it doesn't stay this shape, but it helps, you guys. And I'm gonna, again, the tiniest bit, because it's harder to see this part of your face, and a lot of people just rush through it, and then they're gonna go out and you're gonna have like that obvious line of product right there if you use too much. Just dip the very tip in, tap off your brush, and then I go right on my jawline and I blend it down. Right on the bone, jawbone, blended down towards the neck, because obviously that's where your shadow is. I always start right here and then go out from there. And then I also like to deepen the color of my cheek contour closer to my hairline, like make it go from dark to light, you know, because that's a natural shadow. I don't contour my nose anymore, but I do contour like my lip a little. So the way I do that is I use this IT Cosmetics brush. It's called the Airbrush Precision Shadow, and it's like a flat brush. It's kind of thin. I just use it, I dip one side of the very top in like so, just the tiniest bit, and then I go right here, concentrating most of my product right on the center, and then bringing it out and down. And that kind of gives the illusion that your lip sticks out a little more, because I have tiny baby lips and every little bit helps. So since I'm not going to be wearing eyeshadow today, I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of my contour color into my crease. And I'm going to use the MAC 224 brush, and I'm just going to swirl that in, tap it off, and you guys know the drill. Just give some depth to my eyes. Alright, so for bronzer, which is what I do next, and you can use whatever bronzer you want, but my favorite one is Tantastic by Marc Jacobs, and I just use my same powder brush by Sephora, dip in there, tap it off, and I bronze the tops of my cheekbones and everywhere that I contoured. But I like to be really bronzy, so I bronze up my cheeks like so, and then my temple area where I contoured my forehead. I swirl in the bronzer, and then I bronze my ear, and then kind of bring it kind of down here, and then around my jaw and down my neck. And that kind of brings everything together, and then softens the line of the contour here because it kind of shadows down, you know. My favorite blush ever is Pet Name it's the Aura Powder by Sigma, and the name is Pet Name. I'm just going to use the large powder brush by Sigma. It's the F30, and the way I blush my face is I dip the side of the brush into the blush. It's not very dark, as you can see, and I just kind of swipe it here. and blend it out. I feel so weird doing all my face makeup without eyeshadow, but I know I'm gonna go outside and sweat to death because it is so hot outside. Literally this morning, the radio guy said, we're having an unusual cold front here in August and the temperatures are only gonna get up to 92 degrees. Only gonna get up to 92 degrees today. I was like, oh, only 92? And then the real feel is like 107. So, only 92. So now it's time for everybody's favorite part. And what is that? What is that, you guys? Highlight! Woo! Okay, so I'm gonna use the Jeffree Star Cosmetics in Mini MUA Eclipse highlighter. So I'm going to use the small detail brush by Real Techniques to highlight my inner corner and my brow bone. And even when I don't wear eyeshadow, I highlight my inner corner and my brow bone. When I first got this highlight, I like to use small eyeshadow, well, blender brushes for my highlight on my cheekbones because I feel like a lot of highlighter brushes are too big. So I'm just gonna dip into that, and I like to very lightly, and then I like to blend it like this. And then take the excess and I wrap it up and highlight the forehead. And I like a super like in your face bam highlight, so this one it's a beautiful color. I love this highlight color. It's perfect for my skin tone in my opinion, and I just wish it wasn't so dry, and it makes me sad. So if you guys know, well, what I'm doing, tutorialing, is I put my finger in and I just smudge it around in the product. I just touch the tip of my nose. I don't like to like put it all over because the more highlight you put on your nose, the larger the tip of your nose is gonna look. And then I bring it down just the top part of the bridge of my nose. I don't think that you could put enough highlighter on. I mean, anyone, no matter how much it is, but you do what's comfortable for you. I'm just gonna put some lashes on. I'm just gonna use these lashes by Velour. They're the Magic Touch lashes. Alright, you guys, so that is it. I just added my lashes, and in my lower waterline, I use this Rimmel pencil in the color, I don't know. Oh, nude. Haha, I was gonna say in this nude color, but it is nude. It's 005. Nude, okay, by Rimmel. I added a little bit of lip gloss, which is Let's Flamingo by Too Faced. It is their lip injection plumping gloss. So yeah, that's what I did. So yeah, this is how I contour my face. I do this every day. If I wear makeup, this is how I do my face makeup. So if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I would highly appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel for this video. Leave me your thoughts in the comments down below. Did you guys learn anything? Let me know. I would love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the little bell so that you don't miss any of my uploads, and follow me on all of my social media. It will be linked down below. I feel like I have this like whole spiel and it's never the same, but it is the same. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!